Alrighty then. I'm finally up and almost an hour and a half too late, obviously, like usual. I don't know, I'm gonna try to get more on time as time goes on, but I'm still not sure of the this see, my voice isn't too loud, the audio isn't too loud, but it's still buzzing though when I speak. It's weird. I I suppose that's because I need a microphone, but I don't have any money for a microphone right now. Yeah, I mean, eventually, I hope there'll be enough people here that will start showering me with gifts and money. But until then, I have to stick with what I got, which is a Logitech C922 webcam, and Linux doesn't even really like, or I should say, Logitech doesn't even like Linux very much. It doesn't really have drivers specifically for it. Although it works. I mean, OBS is working even though I've had problems with it a little bit lately. But it's working all right. So you know, I'm just annoyed by the sound quality, how the sound comes out, which I'm not sure what I can do about it. Anyways, um, okay, so I am. Well, actually, oh yeah, here's kind of the weird part. Well, it's not that weird though. Before I was using I'd be able to render out some I'd be able to render out stuff in Blender while I was still streaming, and for some reason yesterday it just did not like that, and it was using GPU, I guess, because when Blender was rendering, it was rendering out via the GPU. Here, actually, I can go ahead and load this up. This isn't a problem for Blender right here. I mean, for OBS right here. Here, let's show you what I'm doing. Anyways, so where am? Oh, that's the logs. Never mind about that. Yes, this one. This one is a temp render. What I call temp render, but because I'm using speed. If you look down here, I'm using the speed control strip on a meta strip um, to speed up this info in here and speed up these clips. It's almost kind of a lazy way to edit because I can say pretty much anything, and you know, I don't actually have to edit anything really. This is just a clip in real time, and decided to leave it in with audio and everything. But these other two clips on the left and right are um, are gonna have a little bit of voiceover if I can think of. How come it doesn't show? It's weird. It doesn't show recent documents anymore. It used to show recents here in the text editor. It doesn't do it anymore for some reason. This is kind of for me so that I know kind of what I'm looking at as I play the other video. Oh, and we're gonna do a test of the recording while everything else is running. So hopefully it'll be fine. Now let's go ahead and let's open this in VLC, and I'll leave that just a sec. And I'm gonna do like a recording here, and then I'm gonna use the audio for as voiceover. So that'll be fun, I guess. So yeah. So, okay, I'm going to go into here and I'm going to see if recording will work for me now. The settings, uh, the newer settings are a little bit weird now. Um, Now I set this to 7,000 mainly because it was complaining like a few weeks ago that whatever 2,500 or whatever was set to by default wasn't keeping up or whatever, was having a problem. So I increased it, and then so I'm doing the same thing for the keyframe zero auto. Fires less CPU. Okay, that's all right. Anyways, I went ahead for recording and went ahead and set it to H.264 and 7,000 kilobytes per second. I guess that's megabytes per second. So like 7 megabytes per second, I guess. I think. Anyways, I set it to 7,000 just based on that old thing there. So, let's start the recording and then I'll hit play and then I'll start like doing like a little bit of a narration. Okay, recording seems to be working okay. I wonder. Oh, that's how long I've been streaming, 16 minutes, and then that's how long. Okay, so let's go to the player. Let's pull up the notes here, and then I can play, and then I can sort of narrate. Okay, so let's start now. Okay, so I added an extra room. I started with like 4 rooms, like mountain, like Pleasant Village, the beach, the mountains, and then I put an ice cave in there to test going back and forth between uh between rooms, and it was having a problem going back up because I'd save the previous room and then I have it go back to the previous room, and when it's checking children, it's not going to be checking the previous room. It doesn't know what that is. And then when I finally got that working, uh, it wouldn't go up any higher level because the previous room was just the other room. In other words, it went to mountain to ice cave and back and forth, but would never go back up. Um, let's see, what else do we got here? Um, I guess there's not really a lot to say here with this, other than that, because it wasn't working, so I was running through the problem. Okay, so really, in this part, the first problem really was just simply that it wouldn't go up one level, and so that's why I was trying to save the previous room first, and but then the previous room started working here. It should actually be should show where I tested it out, I think. Yeah, it should show where I tested it out here. And here I'm messing with the input stuff, I believe. Or is that change room? I can't remember now. That's what's funny about that, I guess. It's not that funny, but um so yeah, let's pull this back up. Hmm. Okay, so at this point, I am finishing putting my notes in. So basically, I typed all my handwritten notes up for the story for the game, and there's actually quite a bit. Honestly, I guess there's not much to say in this update. Basically, it's just what it is here. I got the characters. So I made like little mini bios, at least for the heroes. Um, and I did it as from their point of view. They're kind of telling their life story just a little bit, and then what happened to them basically the story of the game starts. So that's pretty much all I did there for several hours. It helps a lot though because I'm right now I'm writing this plot outline, and I have to use my notes to uh, to build it. Originally, I was going to upload it to ChatGPT or somewhere and have it analyze, and I actually did have it do it, but before I could use it, my free time ran out because I only have a free account on ChatGPT, and I might could do this in Grok on Twitter, maybe I'm not sure, but in most cases, I just kind of figured I didn't really need to do that. Now I did do I have used ChatGPT to bounce ideas off of to help me out with like names and things. I don't normally let it like totally come up with everything. Like it's usually based on what I've already come up with, and I just need it to come back with me at some ideas that I maybe wasn't thinking of before. So yeah, so these couple of days here, uh, yeah, these couple of days, I actually this is the second day. This is let's see which day is it? Let me check something. This is from the 13th, I believe. So this is actually what I did on the 13th. The 13th, I just added my notes in. I explained a little bit of the story. I modified a few things. You know, we got John Thomas, who's our main guy. He's from our realm. He gets brought into Enchanted Lands because Hubert the wizard, who's also a friend and advisor to the king, figures he needs some external help. He doesn't have many friends there in Enchanted Lands that could help him. Although he does have one friend that he does get to help him later, but for this he figured he needed some new eyes, new perspective, and maybe you might find that John Thomas was might have been brought there for a different reason. Maybe later, I'm not sure if I'll do that. You know, hint, 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 kind of thing. Um, but yeah, so and this is kind of like each of the good guy characters is kind of in their own words, like they're writing a diary or they're writing a letter or practicing some speech that they're planning on giving or whatever. And yeah, so it looks like I only got a little bit of his notes in there, and so I'll have several more updates here. That's just me putting in notes or writing story or something, uh, which is necessary. Okay, it looks like the recording kind of went successfully, so that's cool. Um, all right, so Let's do the one thing here. Give me a sec. Let me check something. Yeah, whenever I switch to webcam, it usually means I'm gonna go like looking in like IRC, or I'm gonna go looking somewhere that I don't really want to show up on the stream. So I switch to webcam briefly. And here, let me check something before I actually use. That's not what I want to check though. Actually, let's go to notifications. Okay. Sorry, I know it's on the webcam on me, and no, I wanted to check something. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, so what I'm going to need to do here is give me a quick sec here. New. Like it's disruptive in any way at this time, but do you think it actually helps you to drop links? Uninformative updates. If you want to share something, you do it. Uh, Somebody's questioning me posting links in Discord to my streams. Uh, just give me a sec, please. Okay, so showcase announcements. Unity Quick Start bundle, $300 in assets for $1. Huh, interesting. That's all right, I guess. If you're using Unity, which I am not. All right, all right, all right. Uh, okay. I don't think I have my desktop audio on, right? Good. So you're not hearing that. Okay, that's all right. Um, yeah, somebody was asking me if they really thought that if they really thought it helped me posting a link, uh, and I was just saying I think it does. I think uh, posting links everywhere that I can do it without getting yelled at uh, helps people find the streams and watch it because using Blender's video editor interests me. Oh yeah, uh, it's okay, Matt. You can still listen, or you can listen later. Um, a lot of the stuff I do is kind of repetitive. Repetitive. A lot of the stuff I do is kind of repetitive anyway. So if you've seen a little bit, you've probably seen most of what I do. But it could still help if you it could, it could still help though if you look at me doing something. At least you could still ask questions. I would respond pretty quickly since no one comments or even chats that much. Okay, so let us go back here. Uh, let's turn this back on. Hopefully I am still coming through clear and my audio is coming through okay. And what we're going to do is we're going to go to OBS, go to clips. That was from yesterday, wasn't it? Wait a second. Well, that was a test thing recording I did, I think, yesterday. Hey, let me check that out. Just because. Yeah, the I was having problems yesterday. I was rendering out some video uh, while I was streaming, and it was just chugging along. The settings I had was really chugging, and I just found out basically that Blender was using up all the GPU time, which I mean it would, because it was rendering out this. If you can see it here. Okay, so these are speed control strips, and so it was rendering these out, and that just takes forever, especially because it's like a couple of hours that it shrinks down to a few minutes. So it's got to take a lot of computing there to do that, I guess. But that's all right. I mean, that's what happens sometimes. So, all right. Um, let's see here. What am I doing right now? Right now, I am wanting to bring over this. Okay, let's cut. I'll just do a cut and paste. We'll go to home. I need to figure out how to put my dev stuff folder over here in under my computer, like it was a drive or something, like a special place. I don't know how to do it, but it doesn't let me drag it or anything. So I don't know how to get it to show up there if I can do it at all. If I can, then it'll make this quicker to go through. Anyways, or here, not videos, dev stuff. Blender projects, library, source audio, and we're gonna go ahead and put this here. Now right now I'm just lumping in all the audio into one place. And these are a couple of things that I got. This is something I got from Pixabay. It was an audio that I put in one of the videos, one of the update videos. But this is from today, right? What's today? Today is January 22nd. That would be this one. Okay, so, okay. So now, oops. So now what I want to do is, let's scroll down here. Where's, okay, that's where I put the, yeah, okay. Um, all right, so I guess I'll put this other one in here. So let's go to, let's go up a level, up, source audio. It's actually a video file, but I'm just going to strip the file off of it. That would be this one. And it's giving me red because it's overlapping. And let's take this. There we go. Page up. Right. Okay. There. That way I can paste. Okay. Let's grab this. Put this down in here somewhere. Actually, it doesn't really matter because I got to trim it first. So okay. Actually, I need to drag this to the beginning anyways because that's where I started. But I still need to trim it. So let's us. Okay, I can't. All right, I'm gonna have to, I guess, mute. I have to mute these streams. Let's set mute. Where's the mute? Mute, 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 mute. Lock and mute. Mute strips. Okay, that way I can see what I'm doing here. And let's do this. And uh, okay. And then we're just going to right about there, which is fine. Select this. Okay. Delete. Grab this and jump it up there. Okay, and then there's this thing here. All right. Since I have no audio there, that's fine. I can just leave that as it is. And then this. Why did it do that? Control Z. Actually, page up. Nope, page down. Oh, what's the last page? Darn, the last frame here. Where? 40169. Where am I at? Okay. Darn it. Got it. 40169. No. There we go. Select this. And let's hit K. And let's delete that. Okay. And all right. Actually, everything looks good. Okay. And I guess I don't know if I should do another test render. I mean, I can do that while I'm doing this. But maybe what I should do is I should just save it. Let's go ahead and mute strip, unmute strips. Okay. Let's disconnect strips so I can take the video and then I can mute the video. Mute. Dang it. Go up there. Unmute strips. Okay. And that should be good. Okay, let's just do a little quick test here. I know you're not hearing this, but it's kind of interesting because it looks like it's chugging, like this one part is chugging because maybe it didn't have the proxy built for it, maybe. But it's still keeping up with speed, I think. That's interesting. And this is going to be like a totally kind of a boring, going to be totally boring um, update. I'm going to save that, and I am going to still on desktop. I am still on desktop. Okay, good. I think I'm going to go ahead and go to start the new the new video, I think. It might mean I have to do some more time stamping though, but I should go ahead and work on update 6, and I guess I'm gonna decide to render update 6 later, just because it does take up uh time, and especially if I need to like scrub through stuff real quick, I need the GPU, you know, I need the resources, I guess. What I'm trying to say. Yeah, doing a little bit better streaming when I first started streaming, but now I'm kind of like, not being very informative and not being very good. So apologies. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is open recent, and we're going to open the template again. And right. So I don't know if you can tell this over here, but over here, I learned how to do like zooming and stuff in OBS, so I can kind of do it in real time. Um, and that's again when I get the stupid monitor over here, get the second monitor. If I can get the second monitor over here, then I kind of see what I'm doing then. But yeah, and I can actually get OBS and everything uh off of the screen that way, and just be focused on what's on the screen. Okay, so let's go ahead, and we might need to make a new folder. Let's go up to Blender Projects. Okay, that was update 5. That was this one. Let's go ahead and do update 6. Create new folder. 00006. December 2024 update. And I'll change the name here in just a second. But first off, I want to bring in the video files. Oh, I don't have 7 in here, so I'm gonna have to do a stupid like maybe I could do it. Let's see if I can do it right now while I'm doing the streaming, to see, to test the streaming, if this should be okay here. It's just Handbrake, so I'm going to open directory, and it's going to be on other locations, data stack, game dev clips, 7. Okay, open that. And we're going to queue, add all to queue. There's 4 of them, and here's the queue. And let's just go ahead and start. And we'll see what the size of these are. I don't know how big the size will be of these, but in any case, while that's going on, I'm gonna go ahead and, okay, this is still the template file, save as, under here. Oh, I guess I need the name for that, don't I? Oh, this is number 6 though, isn't it? December, no. What am I, what, oh, that's 7. 6 is what I'm actually working on, 16th and 17th, right? 12 and 13th, 16th and 17th, okay. Okay, let's call this 06 00006 December, what was it again? December 16th and 17th? 16th, 17th. And do I need another comma? I do. Just keeping it consistent. 2024. Okay. And that's what we do. Save as. Okay. Go ahead and save it. And let's go ahead here. December. Oh, that's 7th. Okay, 16th and 17th, right? 16th, 17th. Let's go back to home. Let's go back to dev stuff. Let's go back to Blender. Blender projects. Rename. And this is going to be 16th and 17th. That. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, that's the update. That's the update. Wait a second. Wait. I did something screwy here. Let's go into here, and it's in here, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do something here. Let's close that, and let's restart it. I'm not rendering anything, right? Right. All right. File not found, of course. The file not found stuff, it should have a thing where we can scan it. File open. I should have realized this. Should have did this beforehand, but that's all right. It's not going to hurt anything. Okay, so this one. All right, this is all going to be notes. Shoot, I almost might as well just do the same thing. Should just go ahead and make this stupid. Let's see how long these are first. Let's go to library. Let's go to source video. Let's go to the 6th. And let's see. Dang, I wish it could tell you that its length, because it is a video. It should be able to do it. Windows does it, but I don't know. It's weird. That's okay. Open with VLC. That's 2 hours. Actually, let's skip through it here. I'm just using this to skip through here because this might be all it is here. It is. Shit, I even hardly need to do anything with these, really. And I didn't think to. In the live streams, what I do is I'll tell you the story as I'm typing it out, and the updates. Even though the updates don't have much for me to say, like all I did was type up notes. I just typed more notes. I should kind of, I guess, type a little bit what's in the notes, right? I mean, I should say it. My voiceover should reflect what's actually in the notes. So we'll see here. And there we go. So this is just all me, nothing but me typing notes, right? Somewhere I figured there's a break in here somewhere, but hmm. You know, what I could do, since I am going to do the thing where I am speeding up, time compressing, I could edit these first to only editing what I'm typing. That is, only to what I'm typing, not anything else. I mean, other than the trimming spots. So I might do that. Uh, and so there will be a little bit of an edit in here, maybe. And these are shorter, though. Let's see here. Uh, you'll see. I think this is cool. This is 3 times, and I can hear the audio. Not that I can actually follow the audio, depending on who's speaking, but 3 times with audio is kind of cool. Hmm, interesting. Yeah, let's see something here. F9. Now you can actually hear the audio that's playing through VLC. Yeah, this will take a little bit of extra editing to do this, but I will still speed it up. But what I can do, like I said, is I can cut out the parts where I'm just talking to the camera, where I'm just talking, because I'm going to do a voiceover anyways. Huh, cool. Okay, this clip is only 31 minutes. 30 minutes seems like alright. Okay. And then my newer updates, the plot point thing, is just me after I've written stuff up, and then I just save a little recording. Those are just going to be super short. I might have stuff that are less than so many minutes, right? I figure about 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes. I was figuring of allowing myself maybe up to 15 if needed be, or a little bit less. So 6 to 8 minutes. Some of these are going to be like 2 minutes or something, maybe. I don't know. It kind of depends because when I start talking, I start talking. Like there was one I did, and it was like almost 20 minutes. And so I have to cut that a little bit because I did take a long time. So I decide what to cut out there. All right, let's just close that one and let's go to the next one. I guess the other thing I could do here is I could make sure and keep track of the topics and where on the timeline that is so that when I when I actually do the voiceover, because I'm gonna have to do a test render for the voiceover. So if I do a rough cut test render for the voiceover, then maybe I'll write down like at what minute or at what point I said this, and what point I said this, and what point I said this. It'll be a little bit more involved because what I'll have to do is after the edit, after the speed up edit, I'll have to go on the timeline and I'll have to check out whatever the preview shows me, and then just write down these topics, and then I can uh, base my voiceover based on that, like brief summary and stuff. Okay, so this one, you'll see. Okay, if you're hearing that, it's another 25 minutes. You heard it because I got the compressor thing noise gate. But that's really that extra noise. So you may not hear that little key press. That was just me turning off and hopefully restarting it for recording. In fact, you might not be able to follow it, but I'm able to follow myself pretty well, even in this 3x speed. I watch half of my stuff on YouTube at 2x speed. That's as fast as it will go. But I find that stuff incredibly long and boring, and this just helps me get through stuff quicker. After seeing the king change, goes down resort and sell out to intended limited. Hubert decides to find someone to shadow to give him back his lines on Hubert's bring okay. So now next thing is 2 hours at 2x speed is 1 hour. No, yeah, 2 hours at 2x speed is 1 hour. 3x speed is 45 minutes, I think. That's how that works. Interesting. Okay, that isn't really important. I'm just rattling on. Give me a sec here, though. So let's... Okay, so this is twice as much. This might be about an hour here, I think. I think max of 4 hours, right? This is 2 hours. This is half an hour, half an hour. This is going to be an hour, approximately. Open with VLC Media Player. I think Princess Karen. Okay, Princess Karen. Princess Karen. Yeah, an hour and 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Oh, it's too fast at 4. Anything past 4 speed, it's not going to show you. It's not going to play the audio. At 4 times, even I can't follow that. So. But I can still follow it at 3 times speed. Okay, so that's the deal with this. Well, the deal with this is that I need to all right, that makes kind of sense. So the deal with this is I just basically need to speed everything up. So what I am going to do is I'm going to do a first edit here. So let's actually bring that down here. Oh. Okay. Oh. Oh yeah, the first thing I should do is probably rebuild proxies. Let's go to proxy. Well, there we go. Resolutions, and this is the way it used to act. I don't get... That's so weird. Strip proxy and timecode. Rebuild proxy and timecode indices. Oh, weird. Okay, I still have to select it though. Huh. Maybe I should just do a per project from now on, because maybe that's quicker. If I do it per project, I do have to put it in a specific location, but maybe that will help speed everything up instead of like just per deal. Okay, so really what I want to do here is I think I'm showing each of the notes that I had typed in so far, which is fine. Um, Interesting. Okay, I won't start cutting here because yeah, I won't start cutting here. I'll start cutting when I'm starting to type. So right there. Uh, let's see something here. And in fact, what I'll do is I'll kind of go over this really quick for the recording, and maybe I'll put it in there, maybe I won't. Okay, so channel ends bios. Uh, okay, herein lies the accounts of the heroes and channel. Okay. Do I do that, or do I just cut that out just because it's a recap, and because you're not gonna see the recap. I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit about what I'm typing in and a little bit about the story and stuff in my voiceover. So maybe I should just cut all of that stuff out, right to the point of where I start typing. Enchanted Dylan profiles. Enchanted Dylan profiles. All right, we'll do it. I'll bite. We'll try it here. Cut. Okay, delete. Backspace. Okay. And this is just going to be a matter of me. Here, let's turn that off right this second. Let's go ahead and save this right now. And see, we're actually on number 2 in that. And, all right. So basically all I'm going to do is just do your basic cut. Again, pretty much what I do is going to be the same no matter what I'm editing almost. At least right now. Later on, like I said, when I have like this really short things to edit, what I might do then is I might think about adding like music and adding like pictures, like when they insert the memes in there when they're talking about stuff or whatever, and I'll be able to actually add junk to it make it a little bit longer, more interesting. So right now, all I want to do is I want to make sure that I'm typing stuff in here. So okay. Actually, let's see something here. Maybe, okay, so that's this. Okay. Um, Maybe what I should do here is actually, let's see here. Maybe I should run this again, and it's gonna be 2 hours though. 2 hours worth. 2 hours at. All right. Let's try this. Properties or no, not properties. Open with the VLC. Okay. Make sure I'm still on here. And back to what I'll do is I'll kind of go over this really quick. Okay. So let's go in. I'm already typing in here, I guess, apparently. Mm-hmm. All right, so I'm gonna hit play. Maybe I should turn the desktop audio back off just so it doesn't confuse you who are listening here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start this, and I'm gonna run it fast. Okay, so there's my first. What's funny is there's my first cut right there. So, and where's that at? Where's that at? Okay. Well, actually, I can't. Okay, I can't really do that, can I? All right, Jenna villain. All right. Here, wait. Let's try this. Huh. I think I spelled it in changed. Okay, let's just go here. Okay. So how long? Okay, so how long would that? Okay. Okay, so okay, I gotta find out where I do this at. This month, EVM profiles. Okay, so I gotta be able to. All right, this will probably take forever though. I think, right? Because darn it. Oh, come on. This is just gonna take forever. I'm afraid. There, actually, that's a good place to cut. And then let's bump it up until I start typing again. Because the whole point is, I only want to show what I'm typing. Somebody reacted to me. What? This? Oh, was it Discord? Give me just a quick moment. Oh, probably what's his face reacted to me, I think. Huh? Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it was Maybe it was IRC. Let's see. No. What? Uh, where's the ding? Where's the ding notifications? What was that notification for? That's what I want to know. Was it this? No, it wasn't this. Somebody reacted to something I said or typed. Huh, okay. Wait, let's go back over to this guy. No, it wasn't. Oh, it wasn't that. It would have to be this guy. No, it wasn't this either. I don't know. I don't I actually don't know what those I don't have notification. No. What happened to my notifications? Dang it. This isn't done yet, so that's not it. What? Okay. Um nope. Oh, was it in here? Nope, wasn't in here either. No, oh, Twitter? No, wasn't Twitter. Something notified me. I don't know what it was. I don't know where it was from. What the what? Why? It's so weird. Why is it? What happened here? Why is this closed? Why isn't it open? Something weird going on. Oh, Twitter notification? What is the deal here? Was it this? Oh, I bet it was this. Well, that was yesterday anyways. Okay, right. If I switch to... It's so weird. If I switch back to here, it shows this full thing. If I switch to the other, it's like a mobile version or something. I don't know. It's weird to me. Something's super weird. Something's going on here. Okay. OBS was giving me some sort of problem, huh? Skipped frames due to encoding lag. Interesting. I think... Okay. How dumb. It's because I'm using, it might be because I'm using, uh, well, it appears to be going okay right now, but apparently, uh, I was lagging at some point. Let's see something here. Go back in here. This says excellent. Skip frames due to encoding lag. Is it still skipping frames? Huh, okay. Yep, it's still skipping frames. Up. Maybe I shouldn't be doing anything intensive during streaming now because evidently OBS can't seem to handle it or something. And maybe it's I don't know if it's bandwidth or what. Okay, let's check settings. I can't really change anything right now without canceling the stream, I guess. Rescale output. Hmm. Well, supposedly it's dropping frames like crazy. I don't know why. My only guess though is that Handbrake is taking up too much CPU time to, and I guess I shouldn't be doing things while I'm streaming now. I mean, it was working fine. It was working fine before. Maybe I should find a way to revert back to the dang old version of OBS because now I just have problems all the time. I don't get it. Hold on. Let me check Discord. Kind of annoying here. Not only it never shut down properly. Keep having problems streaming now. Now, I understand that doing some CPU intensive things might take let's see. I understand that doing some CPU intensive things might take, I guess, cycles. I'll say cycles. But I was able to render stuff in Blender or in Handbrake while I was streaming with the previous version of OBS, but now it's dropping frames and doing all sorts of weird stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and do a hopefully it's still okay here. It's got to be pretty jerky right now in YouTube right now, but I'll be figuring out a way of dealing with that, I guess. Log files, upload current log file, analyze, critical. See, no critical issues, no warnings. And that's just weird to me. Okay, installing OpenGL, video settings. I don't know what the VAAPI is, but apparently either I'm not supported or there's something wrong with it. And this says, okay, that's just the start here. Let's see. Here, I'll just show this on screen here, even if it is jerky. Available encoders, video encoders, OBS X264. Okay. Available, found device. Encoder, streaming start. Not support read one. I don't know what any of this means actually. The bitrate of 7,000 might be too high though. I mean, that's possible. It's possible that could be the issue. I have no clue. Output ADB file output. Oh, that's okay. That's what when I recorded. Recording stop. Free desktop portal.settings version 1 does not support read 1. That's weird. I don't know. Copy URL. Let's go in here. Let's go into Discord and everything looks good. It's streaming all right, but it's very jerky because it's dropping a lot of frames. I can only think that running Handbrake is taking a majority of the CPU power right now. It'd be nice if I could just switch encoders right during the stream. If I stop the stream, then the stream is stopped, and if it's still going, if it's let's see, is this still going? This is still going, and it looks like it's still going okay, I guess. I wonder if that has anything to do with anything, because I'm streaming the desktop here, and this is the webcam is in a small corner. If scaling that down actually helped that, but if I switch back to, let's see what happens if I switch back to webcam. So we'll switch back to webcam. that like so, and I'll be, just give me a second. I'm just watching this in YouTube here. I just want to see if it gets jerky again when I switch back to webcam. So yeah, and then I guess I'll try to get back to editing, but it looks like I don't know. It looks like I keep having problems. I need to make sure I'm not rendering anything or doing anything while I'm streaming. I mean, I can run Blender, I can do the edit, but any kind of rendering with anything I can't do. I shouldn't be doing it, I guess. And so, if I do this, let's see what it if it shows it as being jerky. Because if that's the case, then I'll switch back to the small thing because at least it's showing stuff. And see, it's here. It's pretty jerky. You should see me swinging my arms somewhere along the line here. Um, so I'm looking at my screen. I'm not looking at you like that. Anyways, it looks like it's jerky. Here, let's switch back to desktop. That's fine. In fact, this lagging. Is stream all right? So I'm assuming it's because Hamburg has taken up the CPU, but it was. But I swear I was doing this before in the previous version. I don't know, because I have a question. Okay, so someone's asking me why I'm not using the hardware encoder, and um, I don't know if I am or not. I'm assuming I'm not because I switched from AOM. Was it what's it called here? I have to actually look at it. Just give me a sec here. Settings. Oh, okay, settings. Uh, yeah, it's asking why I'm not using hardware right now. Output. Let's see, streaming. Oh, I can't even look at that right now, huh? Recording, because I'm already currently streaming. And what were the options? Uh, 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 where's Discord? Okay, there we go. Um, you need a higher driver version S. Oh, higher than 535. Okay. All right. Here. Okay. Well, I'm using Linux Mint Debian Edition DE6. And I had some troubles getting. Okay. Hmm. I didn't realize I just used the software updater to download newest. I might have to revert or figure out how to update my drivers. I'm running LMDE Mint Debian edition, and it was a pain to get the NVIDIA drivers working correctly. Okay, let me check something real quick here before I try to go back to editing here. Upgrading NVIDIA drivers in Linux Mint Debian edition LMDE 6. Okay. I'll try the sudo apt install NVIDIA driver. I'll try it the next time. All right. Am I still dropping? Yeah, I'm still dropping. I guess that's kind of okay. That's okay. All right. I'm going to try to install new drivers. When I'm done with today's stream. So far, it's doing okay. It's just jerky, and won't let that bother me for today's stream. And actually, if I was recording anything, that wouldn't hurt anything anyways, because we recorded to disk. Because the video clearly is smooth on my end. It's just not smooth where you're seeing it in YouTube. But that's okay, whatever. So okay, what okay, so where was I getting here? Oh, okay, so this is all right. We're gonna go all the way to where I start typing. There we go. Actually, let's right there. Okay, so we'll go right over here. Go at this, hit K, hit delete, back arrow, backspace, and then we'll see here. Maybe I'll just do it in here anyways. Okay, play. Okay, so right about here, okay, so go ahead, K, and okay, so we'll hit K here too. Delete, back arrow, backspace. All I'm trying to do is I'm going to try to make sure that all I'm doing is nothing but typing in here. Be more helpful if the okay, text collecting. Okay, so we do this. Hit K. We'll become typing again. I guess it shouldn't matter here. Okay, fine. K, delete, back arrow, backspace. I guess I'm not gonna really care about whether it cuts me off when I'm talking because I'm trying to cut out the talking anyways, and it's gonna be fast motion, so you shouldn't be able to see this when it's done editing. Okay. It doesn't matter if I make mistakes and stuff, it just matters. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll cut it here. And I hit play. Okay, so right there, about. Okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm probably talking and stuff here. Whoa. Alright, fine. This is gonna take forever. Okay, so we'll cut it here. We'll cut that out. Delete. Back arrow, backspace. Page down. Then we'll see the changes that I made here. Changes, and this is fine. It's not the problem that I'm actually actively talking. It's just that it's just when I stop typing. Okay. 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 Delete. Back arrow, backspace. Page down. All right. Come on. Hmm. Hmm. All right. And then we'll do this. Okay. And then we'll go back to, wait a second. Oh, because I put the space in. Start there. Okay. Okay. Delete. Space. Play. Now let's go ahead and cut this little bit off too here. Select. Okay. Delete. Back arrow, backspace. Page down. And okay. See, it's only gotten 10 minutes in, so. Well, we do have a chunk here, though. The more I ramble on, the better it is here. Okay, right there. Okay. Right there. Oh, okay, right there. Okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. All right. Well, I do a lot of talking here, don't I? Okay, let's go back to... Okay, hit play. And then we're going to do this here. We're going to say A. And then we're going to check and see when I type next. That's not bad because that means that there's a lot more. Okay, that's up in here, but let's just bump it a little bit. Okay. Back it up, back it up. Okay. Right there. Is fine, right? Okay. Okay. Delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. So now I'm typing again. Um, oh. Okay. All right. So go back. And let's having a hard time doing that. Come on. Okay. Somebody, okay, forgive me for that. Okay, I'm still on here. Don't worry about that. Here we go. Okay. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about it, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut it here, and then times it 312. Okay. See, so far I'm not even, yeah. I almost should have watched this and then watched the spots where I had, I should have marked down the spots, uh, the timestamps of where I was, and then I could I could add my cuts based on the cut, based on the time. Okay, so let's just bump this up a little bit. Probably not gonna be long, even though I do talk a lot. Um, okay, so why? How about I just okay? Okay, delete. What we'll do here is right here. All right, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do K, and I'm going to delete, and then I'm going to backspace down, page up. Okay. Okay. Okay, we'll start with there. We'll hit K, and bump it up. Doing kind of a bit of talking here. Okay. Delete. Back arrow, backspace. Page down. And we should now be typing again. And still typing, that's good. What am I doing here? Let's play it for a sec. Okay, so I'm typing and I get to body. Okay. All right. So we'll start there. All right, fine. Okay, delete. I'm getting a little sloppy now, but that's okay. We'll just let it fly. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm just like I said, I'm just going through and trying to find the parts where I am not typing in. If I'm not typing in stuff, it should be cut out. Uh, or I could have just went the easy way and just went ahead and compressed the whole thing and said forget about it. I mean, I could have done that, I guess. This will be a little bit cleaner though, but it's taking a whole heck of a lot longer. All right. And I should be going back to typing here. Okay. We got so much to do. I don't know if I should do it this way. Should I do it this way? Dang. Oop, sorry. Uh, Actually, that was a good amount of. All right. Okay. Uh, we're still a ways on the queue. Am I still even online? Yeah, just barely, but it's going. It's So apologies. Apparently, what it is it requires an update to the driver, to the NVIDIA drivers, and so I'm gonna have to see later if I can update the video drivers and have to see if I can update the NVIDIA drivers, and hopefully, I should be able to have no problem here then. Apparently, Blender does just fine with the graphics card though. So, anyways, okay, come on. What? It's taking forever. But it's still building proxies, I guess. So that might be partly why. Yeah, let's see something here. What's going on here? Hmm. Okay, fine. We'll go to the commission. Do this. We'll do that. Okay. Okay. Delete. Back arrow. Backspace. Page down. Let's see what I'm doing here first. Okay. Okay. Come on. I'm Kanya. Keep going. Okay. No comment. Come on. Okay, good, good, good. Okay. Okay. Importing thoughts. All right, so go ahead and save this. So far, we haven't even got to the first hour yet. I don't know if I want to keep doing this ways, but uh, I started this ways, so I should finish it this ways. Oh, it's got to update. Let's see how long I've been streaming for today, anyways. Um, am I still streaming? Apparently, I'm still streaming. So what's going on? Uh, let's see. How far is this going here? Oh, it's just taking a long time. But now this seems to have like come back. I mean, yeah, I've dropped a ton of frames, and if I go back over here, Yeah. Actually, it seems fairly smooth, which is kind of interesting to me here. And I don't know when you can see that, but there was that yellow, and that was OBS telling me that there's, a problem or whatever. And it's not dropping frames right now, I guess. It's only dropping it at certain times. Um, okay, so maybe, hopefully this won't drop out on me, but maybe what I should do is go ahead and take a break here. My dad's up and it's 3:30, and I should see if I can make some coffee or not. So I'm gonna go on to break, and thanks for watching and listening so far. And I'll be back, probably doing some more of the same, basically. Not that I want anybody to stop watching, but at the same time, since I'm just doing what I'm doing. It's just what I've been doing, and all I've been doing is I've been scrubbing through my timeline, and wherever I see typing, uh, I just keep going, and then when I hit a spot where I'm just talking, where I stop typing and I'm talking, then I try to cut out the segments where I'm talking. So because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna speed everything up when I'm done, and then I'll do the voiceover like I did in the other, and um, there'll be a consistency because it'll be straight typing straight through, and then so yeah. So if you want to kick off now, you can. Um, but I'll still be coming back after the break. I mean I still got to edit it. So even if even if nobody watches, and I'm still gonna have to find a way of catching up on my edits somehow. Anyways, so I'm going on break. I'll talk to you in a bit. Okay, I'm back. The timing is I'm a little bit late on my timing, so I'm probably going to just be 20 more minutes on here before calling it a day. And I apologize. I, I, I mean, I got to sleep. Okay, so I'm supposed to be sleeping, uh, like 8 hours, right? 7.5 hours. Like, it takes me a half hour to get to sleep. So an 8 hour sleep covers that. So that would be I wake up at 6:30 in the morning, which would mean I should go to bed at 10:30 at night. However, my sleep schedule has been wacky, and I've been staying up like even past 12 and stuff. And so just this past week, or this past couple of weeks, with a few exceptions, I've been trying to go to bed at midnight. And it used to be I could function on where they say that sleep cycle takes about 90 minutes, and so I could operate on a 3 hour sleep. Doesn't mean I'm at my best, because quite frankly, when you have you know less than 6 hours of sleep, you're not going to perform at all well, like you would normally. But I can function, meaning um, I don't fall asleep. I don't have like any major problems. I feel fairly normal on 3 hours. Um, and then the next one's a 4.5 hour sleep, which is 5 hours, but 4.5 hour sleep. Um, and sometimes I can't function very well on that. It's kind of weird. The 3 hour kind of works fine. 6 hour used to work fine, but lately it hasn't been working fine because I probably just screwed up my sleep schedule too much. So I've been trying to do this thing where I go to bed at midnight, and do that for a few weeks, maybe a month or so, before trying to go back to going to bed at 10:30. But it seems like it's just every morning now. Even if I get to sleep by midnight, I feel all tired still, and I don't know. Maybe I need to catch up with sleep, or I usually play a game. I listen to my Bible on my phone just before I go to sleep, which I heard wasn't such a great idea. I do have the I do have the thing where it turns the display reddish um, at night, but still probably not that great for me. So I'm gonna have to find a way of not using my phone at all at night, and just going to sleep. Or if I want to listen to my Bible instead of listening to it, maybe I should just read it up in time till the time that I'm supposed to go to sleep. But so yeah, I've been trying to do this thing, and I don't know, it's just been screwing me up. So um, we'll see. I'll see if I can. We'll see what happens. Anyways, so today I got started real late, and quite frankly, not doing that much today. Like I haven't been lately, sort of. But I'm gonna start getting on that. Like I said, I'm gonna try to catch up on these edits here. And I should have probably just time compressed this whole thing. It would have got done almost instantly. All I would have to do is the voiceover, and I could have gotten a whole lot done today. But that's just kind of the way it goes, and we'll see how long it takes me to do this. I may just take the easy way out. The next couple of updates, I think, are still the story stuff, this writing stuff. So, um, yeah. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay. So where was I? Typing, and actually, it's going pretty good now because it's oh, because the proxy is done building on this video file. Okay. Okay, so all I'm doing there is I'm oh, okay. Here, do this again. Okay, there. Okay, and then let's kind of bump up to, yeah, the now that the proxy's done rendering, it speeds up quite a bit. Okay, come on. Okay, okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, each down. Mm, okay, we're gonna do this. Okay, and then come on, and then go ahead and do a K there. Um, back arrow right now. Delete, backspace, each down. Alrighty. Much faster though. Okay. K, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. And even backwards is going like fast enough here. Let's do that. Let's hit K. Let's go. All right, right about there. Okay, so K, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down, typing. Yeah, let's just cut it right here. Okay, okay. Right about there. Okay, delete, back arrow, backspace. This is going like much faster now that the proxy is built. Okay, let's see what I'm doing here because it's weird. What am I doing? Okay. Let's see something here. Wait a minute, what's going on here? What behind the ears, Gene the Wizard? Behind the ears. Uh, what behind the ears? I didn't realize who I was dealing with, but instead of getting angry. Oh, there we go. That's where I'm. All right, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And you back up. Okay. All right, fine. Right there. Back arrow, delete, backspace, H down. Then we continue. Oh, okay, so I'm reading what I wrote first, and I'm not going to worry about okay, right there. Okay, we're going to say okay, delete, backspace, down. All right. Okay, let's okay, let's go forward. And I do decide not to do it that way. And come on. Oh, I know it's taking too long. Let's do something else here instead. Let's just do that. Back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. Okay, so we'll go right here. Okay. I know I'm not doing a lot of talking here, but here. It's just because I'm just focused on trying to cut out some of this non-work here. It looks like there's some sparse spots up here, so maybe I'm doing a lot more typing up here or something. Hopefully. All right. Okay. All right. We'll do it right about here, I think. All right. Okay. Delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. Okay, let's go back to and let's go ahead and do this. Okay. And I'm doing some more talking. I wish. I'm gonna go ahead and hit K here, and then that's okay. Let's throw the mean drag in. Okay, let's go back up. Uh, Here, right here. Okay, we'll cut it right there. And all right. Okay. Delete, back arrow, backspace, page down. Typing, typing, typing. Uh, okay, fine. Okay. Somehow, for some reason, I'm jumping back up here. Okay, right there. Okay. Delete. Back arrow, backspace, page down. So we have this enchanted here. Uh, moving enchanted. Hmm. Okay, so all right. So I retype. This is just backing it up, huh? All right, fine. We'll do it like this. Actually, what we'll do here. Nestor the Mean Dragon. Wait. Okay, so I guess I don't know. This. Okay. We want to delete that. Okay. Okay. Delete. Back arrow, backspace, page down. Okay. All right, right there. This one. Okay. Delete. Back arrow. Backspace. Page down. All right. I don't mind that. I don't mind the errors and stuff. That's not really the problem. The problem is just spending time not actually working. A few words here and there is probably not a big deal, but kind of a this big gap like that. Them just spending all the time eat. Okay. Okay. Just give me a sec. We'll talk about it. Uh, he okay, so now this is just one dude's Discord server, so I got to do what he wants. Um, but wait, I'm not even on the desktop, am I? Of course not. Luckily, hopefully, a lot of you guys are just actually just um listening instead of watching, because this is what you should be seeing. Dang Blender. What time is it? 4:21. I'm gonna have to quit here soon, anyways. All I'm doing is just like I said, is just removing. Um, I'm just removing parts where. Okay. Okay, delete. Back arrowing so I can get inside the gap, then backspace to close the gap, and then page down to go to the beginning. Uh, and that's basically what you do for editing here. I mean, supposedly they got some sort of ripple delete function, but I haven't been able to make it work like I expect it to work, I guess. So I just kind of do this kind of manually, where I go to the point, I hit K to cut, uh, depending on what side, whether I want to delete it or just go on to the next thing, and then I delete. Then I hit the back arrow so that I put the playhead back inside the gap, because the gaps won't close unless it's at least in a gap, or at least ahead of a gap. In other words, you can be inside of a gap and it closes that gap. Uh, you can be at you can be on the other side of a gap. Like towards the start, which would be on the left side. So if the playhead's on the left side and there's a bunch of gaps here, you hit backspace to close the gaps, and then there's a little context menu that pops up. You can click on and tell it to close all gaps if you got multiple gaps. Anyways, so I hit so I basically hit delete, back arrow, so it moves back a frame into the gap, and then backspace to remove the gap, and then page down to go to the start of the clip. And it's not too. It doesn't take too long to do that specifically, but it is fairly tedious. That's why I wish Blender VSE had a quick edit function. A quick edit function would allow me to mark ends of a clip of a thing that I wanted to remove. Instead of cutting it, what I do is I'd hold down a key. We'll say Shift, even though Shift left click is probably something else. It doesn't really matter. But you hold a key or key combination. For instance, like I said, Shift. You hold Shift. You left click where you want the clip to be selected from. You drag it. You let up where you want it to end, and then you'd have some sort of like box around it, like a yellow box or white or something, something that's a little bit different than just the regular clip select function. And then you can hit delete, and delete should automatically like close the gap when you do that. And it would just be super quick. So then I could just go click, ding, 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 and it would just do it. You know, I hit a special instead of hitting delete, which would delete a selected clip. I'd hit like shift delete or shift whatever I use. Shift C left mouse button, shift C delete or something. I don't know. Maybe I can do that in an add-on. I'm gonna try to learn Python for Blender and try to do some scripting in there and see if I can't make something. There's two main things I need in Blender to make the video editor um, really at like 100%, 80% more usable, right? Is this quick edit function, right? With ripple editing. The ripple editing would just close gaps, or you could take a clip and you could place it inside. You can move to the playhead location, and it would place it in between there. It would start the new clip uh, right where the playhead is, and then it would push out the all the other clips, including the partial clip that you're inserting into. So if I dragged, even if I dragged from here, I hit like say shift, uh, shift left click on there, and I hold down the shift and I drag it down in here, and I drag it to like say right here, for instance. Let's say I drag it to here. What will happen is it will start this new clip that it inserted in, and then it will push the rest of these clips downward to make room for that clip. And then, like I said, the same thing with the delete. So you have a ripple insertion, ripple delete, quick edit, quick cut. So you can trim a portion, cut a portion of a clip, not the whole clip. Instead of inserting endpoints, you just do it in like one action. And then the other thing that really needs in here is better preview playback control. And I'm specifically talking about speed up and slow down. Not even talking about backwards. It doesn't necessarily have to be backwards, because I mean you can back up. You can left arrow and it'll back up. But sometimes I want to speed through my video clip, kind of like I want to scrub through it real fast. I want to be able to watch it with audio, but I want it to be sped up so that I can get to portions of the video that I wanted quick enough. And then I should also be able to slow down. So if I slow it down, and the playhead moves slower and it's like in slow motion, then maybe I can, after exact word, right? I say a word and then there's not much of a pause, but if it's moving slow enough, I can hit pause at the right spot, and then I can do a regular cut. I'd still be using cut even with the quick function, the quick edit. I'd still do have a regular cut, but that's when I'm scrubbing through and I have to get in an exact position, and I'd use a cut on that, and then I go to the next one, probably speed it up, go to the next spot where I wanted it, and hit K, and then kind of do it the regular way, the old-fashioned way, you might say. Anyways, those two, if they added those two, it would be just so much more usable. A ton more people would use it, because even without any extra fancy features, because the main deal about usability is how fast you can edit, right? This is not very fast to edit. And I'm not talking about the speed at which Blender renders stuff or whatever. It's like you said, if you need to speed up scrubbing, you have to build the proxies, and even though the proxies take time to build, but once you build the proxies, it goes pretty quickly. I don't know if you noticed it, if you were able to see this in here, but I can skim through this really quick. Why? Because the proxies are all already, the proxy for this video clip is already done, so it's really easy to scrub through, which is why proxies are there, obviously. And obviously you probably know what a proxy is, but I'm just saying that that being coupled with these functions that I want means that, okay. Okay. And I'm just drinking coffee there. I'm actually doing a lot of talking, apparently. I think I explained my whole idea for the Black Knight, which is kind of cringy. I'd probably say okay right in here. All right. Say a lot of okays. Okays are actually good for queuing up stuff. because I know when I say okay, I'm about ready to actually do something. So I can actually pinpoint where I want to go when I say okay. It's kind of interesting, but alrighty. Looks like we got getting through the first hour of footage though. Okay, hit K. K. Delete. Backspace. Page down. Okay. What time is it? 4:30. I'm gonna have to quit here. I'll just do whatever this next one is. The next time I talk, next edit, and then I will probably call it a day. Okay, so we'll do this. And I will be done here in just a second. Kind of a long one. Interesting, very interesting. I'm doing a lot of explaining here. That's good. It's good. There's probably a good chunk here. Okay, right about there. All right, right there. Okay, delete, back arrow, backspace, page down, Control S to save, and oh, not too bad. Yeah, about half an hour of me just talking that I got to cut out of it here. And again, I realize that yeah, okay. So an hour. Hey, okay, let me check something out real quick here before I call it quits here. Uh 1048574. That's funny. That used to be, well, never mind. I'm not gonna tell you. Okay, so divided by, that's that many frames divided by 60 frames equals this many seconds divided by 60 seconds equals this many minutes. Okay, 291 divided by 60 equals this many hours. 4.8 hours. So I can have a max of about four. We'll say 4.5 hours. It's actually more like 4 and 3/4 hours or something. but about 4.5 hours worth of footage before I hit the max frame amount. So I only have about 4 hours of footage, and I just got rid of at least half an hour here, and I'm sure there's going to be more that I'm going to get rid of, and I'll probably get rid of more in each of the other ones as well. So half an hour and half an hour, that leaves 3 hours. So that means I should be able to get all of these clips on the timeline without any problems. So that way I can do a meta strip on the whole thing, and then I can do a speed control. I do the meta strip so that I can resize, you know, uh, I can resize the whole strip, the whole amount to time compress it. Anyways, I think that's about do it today, or at least for right now. And thanks for bearing with me. If you've been watching, I was losing frames. I don't think I'm really actually losing frames now. At least not many. If I am, let's see, is it still? Um, it's not really doing that many. It's not that bad. I gotta update my drivers, and hopefully things will be good. See, I look at this. Here, let's do the desktop again here. You can see the numbers here. 15 views, 2 concurrent viewers. There's not usually more than 2. Usually there's 2 or 3. I think one of them might be myself. This 15 views thing, that's a pretty good number of views. And it keeps on going up kind of slowly. It's really tiny, I know, really a tiny amount. And even after the stream is over, the views, there won't be that many views probably. But that's okay. I mean, this is great. And then I'll stop quote unquote advertising, and what all that means is I'll stop posting the links everywhere. I'll tell a few friends, and I'll just stop putting it up, because then there'll be enough people to watch it that maybe they can tell somebody else, or whatever, you know. And maybe occasionally I'll put in, I'm doing some more streaming or blah 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 or whatever, but I'll advertise it less when um when this thing, if it takes off. If it doesn't take off, well, I might still stop advertising, posting links after a few months, anyways. Because I'll only get a certain amount of people, and that'll be kind of it. And then by that time, I should start outputting updates, and people will see it that way. Anyways, thank you for watching. So we had a 3.5 hour, including whatever break I took. 3.5 hour stream. That's not too bad. And of course, I spent a lot longer than I told my dad I would, which is kind of what happens when you're working on something. But anyways, I want to thank you for watching and or listening, and I'll see you tomorrow probably, and we'll get to more story points. I know story is just a story. It's not Redot, and it's not using Blender yet. But they need to do the story, need to get that locked down, and then once I got all those points in, and I got it pared down to where it's just the actions, and I got it to where I want it, and I got everything that I want in there, including all the characters and things, then I will start actually working on the game proper, and I'll turn each of those lines in my plot into rooms. They'll be the room description, and then I'll have to decide on how to handle choices and what choices to add, and that should be good. There should be more progress in that, and hopefully I'll get phase 1 done here. I don't know when. I was hoping the end of January, but it's now we're starting to almost approach the end of January. We're getting there, so we'll see. Anyways, thanks, and I will see you later.